Welcome to my latest Excel Power Tips video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a simple VBA macro where you can just assign it to a button on a dashboard, and if all of the slices are being filtered, you can click that button and it will clear all the filters on all the slices in one go. So here's a demo of the clear all slices VBA macro. I've got a simple dashboard and there's 5 slices on this dashboard. Let's make some selections. Say we go for state of California, city Anaheim, and we go for office supplies and choose storage, and then for the customer we'll choose William Brown. So we've made for all 5 slices we've made choices on each one, and if you want to clear all the slices manually, you'd have to go into each one of these clear filter buttons on each slicer to clear each one. But my VBA macro, when you assign it to a button, you click it in one go, it clears all the slices in one go and saves you time. So here are the simple steps that you need to take to create the button which you place on the dashboard, and then the VBA macro, and then assign the VBA macro to the button which will clear all your slicer filters in one click in one go. So first thing what you do is you go into the Excel menu and you go into the developer tab and then choose the menu option for insert, and you choose form controls, the button icon, and then you draw the button on the area of the dashboard where you want the clear all slices button to appear. The assign macro dialog box appears automatically. We can cancel that because we'll be creating the macro afterwards. And for the name of the button, change the default name to something more meaningful. Or B. Next thing we do is we go back to the developer tab and then either press Alt F11 or the Visual Basic button on the far left. Then we go into this workbook and then we insert a standard module, and then the VBA macro which I've already got prepared, copy it here, works like this. So the first thing what it does is it clears for the screen updating, it sets the value as false, so all screen updating is switched off for improved performance. The next thing it does, it declares a cache as a slicer cache, and then that cache variable is looked at in a for loop using a for each loop and looking at all the slicer caches in the active workbook, and then it applies a method called clear manual filter to clear the filters if there are any filters on each of the caches, which will then be the slicer caches. And then the last thing it does is it re-enables screen updating to true. So now that we've created the clear all workbook slices filters VBA macro, all we simply need to do is assign this VBA macro to the button. So if I just close the VBA editor, then on the new button that we just created, we just right click and then choose assign macro. There's only one macro in this workbook which we just created, and we just select that and then click on OK. Okay, let's test this new VBA macro button. So let's make some choices here on the slices. Now click on clear all slices. All the slicer filters have been cleared in one go. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.